Damn right. And you're gonna make a difference.
This one comes with a basic sort of digital package.
Hey, you can make money off my name, make it, okay?
You got the power to change lives, right?
Hello and welcome to the Barry J. McDonald podcast. If you're interested in creating your own digital product or just want to learn more, you're in the right place. Whether you're just starting out or have been working on your digital product for a while, we hope that our podcast will provide valuable insights and inspiration to help you on your journey. Take it away, Barry.
Hi, this is Barry here, and you are very, very welcome to today's podcast episode. Now, today's podcast episode, I want you to boss yourself. Now, what I mean by that is, at the moment, I've just finished off a great little book called The Consistency Pill by Simon Chan. Now, although this book is more probably tailored toward people who are in network marketing or MLM, there is a lot of great advice in that book if you are looking to build some consistent habits. If you find maybe that you're just not taking action often enough, or you just can't motivate yourself, I would recommend grabbing a copy of the book because there is a lot of great tips and tricks in that book. But one of the things Simon Chan said in the book, which kind of, made me realize or agree with him, is that it's amazing sometimes how we will do something for someone in an offline business. You know, a lot of us probably had crappy jobs where a boss made us do, things that were just horrible to do. You just didn't want to do it. But because this person was paying you, you did that job for 8 hours or however length of times you needed to do it. When I think back to some of my past jobs, like I used to stack shelves for a living. So for 10 hours, I would just take jars of coffee, put them on the shelf, packets of biscuits, put them on the shelf. Just do the same things over and over again. Another point, I used to work in a keyboard factory where all I used to do all day was just put on a line of keys on a keyboard, slide it on to the next person, and then they would put another line of keys. And I used to do that again for 8 hours a day. Now, when you look at some of those things we used to do offline, some of those horrible jobs that we had, and then we come home, and then we've got the chance to build a business, to record some videos, to create some content for YouTube or Facebook posts, or create a digital product, or do something that'll build our business. We find that very hard to do. But when you think about it, like some of the horrible things that we were forced to do, we knew we had to do it. And the things that we can do right now offline that are going to make a big difference to us, that are probably going to make us money, that are probably going to build us an audience, that are probably going to move us away from that horrible 9-to-5 job, and yet we can't motivate ourselves to do it. So what Simon Chan says in his book is that you should just boss yourself. You should just force yourself. You should say to yourself, well, you're not getting off this chair until you write those 2 Facebook posts. Or you're not getting out of that chair until you do a podcast episode or a video. Or you work on that digital product. And for the next 3 or 4 days, this is the thing that you need to be working on. But again, how many times do we come home from work, put our feet up, switch on the TV, don't do what we need to do, or don't force ourselves? Because we are our worst boss. We let ourselves off with the kind of least excuse. I'm too tired today, I won't do that post. But if you're working a 9-to-5 job, if someone was hiring you right now to build an online business for them, and they said, you need to write this Facebook post, tired or not, you would write that Facebook post. Or if they say to you, you need to make a video for my business, you would be forced to make that video, and you would make that video. So that's what I want you to maybe just a little change in mindset, is to start treating yourself like a boss. And sometimes maybe treat yourself as the most horrible boss that you had, where that boss wouldn't allow you to take a break until you got that work done. And you will find that if you force yourself to do those things, eventually it will build a little bit of a routine. You will start sitting down, you'll start doing it more consistently. But stop letting yourself off so easy. Be the worst boss that you can be right now. Don't let yourself off. As soon as you come home, and if it is some activity you need to do, sit down, write the posts, do the videos, work on the digital product, and work on it because it is going to be to your benefit. That audience is going to help you maybe retire from that job, or going to allow you to make money, or to get some kind of financial freedom so you don't need to do that horrible job during the day. So even though, you've escaped from that horrible job, treat yourself like a boss at home too. Do the work you need to be do. Boss yourself. And if you can't boss yourself, well, you're not going to get very far. You need to be consistent. You need to do whatever it takes. And if you will do that for someone else, why can't you do it for yourself? So bear that in mind today. If there is something that you don't want to do because maybe you're a little bit tired, or because, you might be embarrassed doing the videos, or because of this or that or the other, what if your boss forced you to do that? You know for a fact that you would do it. So do it. Be your worst boss. Do what you need to do. And as I said, you do it often enough, long enough, you will build a business where you won't have to rely on that horrible job. And I know it does take a little bit of time, but maybe you've just been going a little bit easy on yourself. You've been letting yourself off on every little excuse. But maybe it's time to knuckle down and boss yourself right now, and make sure you actually do the work that needs to be done. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Discover how to finally make money while you sleep. Click on the link in the show notes now for your free copy of Digital Cash. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.